everyone, welcome back to GK Today. I am Sana and in this video we'll cover the current affairs. Before we move ahead, let me inform you that these questions are part of our daily 20 MCQ series 2022 in the GK Today's Android application. So if you are looking for the text version of these questions and their explanations along with the interactive quiz, you may consider joining our daily 20 MCQ series in the GK Today Android application. In this course in app, you get daily 20 MCQs, a fortnightly quiz, a monthly revision document, and also category-wise revision e-books that are optimized for reading on mobile. You are also able to access all archives of questions from January 2020 onwards. And let me tell you one more thing. If you want the Hindi version of this session, you can refer to our former channel named as GK Today. The link has been given in the description box from where you can reach to. So without taking much of your time, let's get started.
Good morning everyone. Welcome back to GK Today. And today we'll be discussing most important MCQs for 6th of July 2022. Let's start. Which new body has been approved to replace the Banks Board Bureau? So the government has decided to set up the Financial Services Institution Bureau to replace the Banks Board Bureau. And this body was entrusted with the task of selecting the candidates for the appointment to the senior management level post. And Delhi High Court last year ruled that this body could not select the general managers and the directors of state-run general insurers. Okay. So correct answer would be FSIB. Now let's see some of the important questions. Who's the new president of Financial Action Task Force? So T. Raja Kumar of Singapore has been appointed as the president of Financial Action Task Force, which is a kind of anti-money laundering watchdog. So he has replaced Marcus Player and he will discharge his service for the next 2 years. So as per the Financial Action Task Force, the president will focus on enhancing the effectiveness of the global anti-money laundering and the counter-terrorist financing measures, and also how to improve the asset recovery and various type of other initiatives. Okay. So do remember that the new president of FATF is now T. Raja Kumar, who has been sworn in as the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra state after the resignation of Uddhav Thackeray. So the new Chief Minister of Maharashtra is Eknath Shinde. Okay. And who is the Deputy Chief Minister of Maharashtra? It is BJP leader Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. Okay. And right now who's the governor of Maharashtra state? It is Bharat Singh Koshyari. Okay. Capstone, which was seen in the news recently, is a satellite launched by which space agency? So it has been released by NASA recently. So this is a satellite of NASA. Who has been appointed as the new chief of the Intelligence Bureau in 2022? This is Mr. Tapan Deka. Who has been appointed as the new chairperson of the Central Board of Direct Taxes, that is CBDT? Answer is Nitin Gupta. Fine. Next question. What is the total GST revenue collected in June 2022? So the GST revenue in the month of June rose to 1,44,616 crore rupees, and this is the second highest since the inception of GST 5 years ago. Okay, so the new high collection is on the back of rapid economic recovery and strict compliance as per the Union Finance Ministry. And in the month of April, the collection was the highest ever at 1,67,540 crore rupees. So this is the 5th time the monthly GST collection crossed the 1.4 lakh crore rupees mark, and this is the 4th month at a stretch since March 2022. Okay, so answer would be 1.45 lakh crore rupees approx. Okay, now let's see some of the important ministries that were in news. National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme is the initiative of which union ministry? So Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship announced that the National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme will be included in the Direct Beneficiary Transfer Scheme. Okay. So this new facility will provide direct government benefits to all the apprentices, and earlier the companies would pay the apprentices the full amount and then seek reimbursement from the government. So in the year 2016, the National Apprenticeship Promotion Scheme was launched to promote apprenticeship training in the country and to provide the financial support to the establishments pursuing the apprenticeship. Okay, so this is the initiative of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Ministry. Which union ministry released the Sustainable Development Goal National Indicator Framework Progress Report 2022? So India has been celebrating 29th of June as the Statistics Day, as we know, and this year what was the theme for this day? Data for Sustainable Development. So the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation has released the Sustainable Development Goals National Indicator Framework Progress Report for the year 2022. And along with the report, the updated NIF 2022 and data snapshot on the Sustainable Development Goals report and Youth in India publication were also released. Fine. So this is related to Ministry of Statistics and the program implementation. RAM scheme, which was seen in the news, is associated with which union ministry? So recently Prime Minister Narendra Modi participated in Udyami Bharat program in New Delhi to launch this RAM scheme. And also at the same event, he launched new features of Pradhan Mantri Employment Generation Program and capacity building of the first time MSME Exporters Scheme, right? And what is the full form of RAM? Raising and accelerating MSME performance. Okay, so this is related to Ministry of MSME. Right? Which union ministry released the Performance Grading Index for the district, that is PGID? So it has been released by Ministry of Education, and the top districts in this ranking were Jaipur, Sikar and Jhunjhuna from the state Rajasthan. Okay. Next is Bharat Ncap is the initiative of which union ministry? So this is the initiative of Ministry of Road Transport and Highways, and basically cars will be given the star rating based on their performances. And what is the full form of NCAP? New Car Assessment Program. Okay. Next question. Which is the top ranked city in the QS Best Student Cities ranking 2023? So in this QS Best Student Cities ranking 2023, London has been ranked as the best city for the students looking to study abroad. Fine. And then Seoul and Munich were at the second place, and this report ranks 140 cities in total in terms of their affordability, student facilities and university standard, among other factors. Fine. So India's highest ranked student city is Mumbai at 103 spot, and then it was followed by Bangalore at 114th rank. Okay. Now let's see some of the important cities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Bosch India's first smart campus in which city? So Prime Minister has inaugurated India's very first smart campus in the city of Bangalore. Okay. Which is the most expensive city in India for the foreign employees as per the Mercer's 2022 cost of living city ranking? This is Mumbai. And the rank of Mumbai in this index was 127. And the least expensive cities according to this ranking were Pune and Kolkata. Okay. The rank of Pune was 201 and the rank of Kolkata was 203. Fine. And Mumbai was further followed by New Delhi, and the rank of New Delhi was 155. Okay. Which is the only Indian city to achieve the gold standard category in Asia Pacific Sustainability Index 2021? This is Bangalore city. So 4 Indian cities were ranked in this particular index, which are these: Bangalore, Delhi, Hyderabad and Mumbai. And which were the top 5 cities according to this index? First is Singapore, second was Sydney, then third was Wellington, after that fourth was Perth, and the fifth city in this was Melbourne. Fine. Which state in its budget announced 300 units of free electricity to the household? This is the state Punjab. And don't forget that Punjab is also the very first state in our country which has passed a resolution against the Agnipath recruitment scheme. Okay. Which is the most liable city in the world as per the Economist Intelligence Unit Global Liability Index? So the first city is Vienna from Austria, second was Copenhagen from Denmark, and third was Zurich from Switzerland. Okay. Next is, which Indian has been awarded the Ayurveda Ratna Award by the UK Parliament? So Tanuja Nisari, who is the director of All India Institute of Ayurveda, was awarded with the Ayurveda Ratna Award by the UK Parliament. And the UK's all-party parliamentary group on the Indian Traditional Sciences conferred the award, recognizing her contribution to promote the growth of Ayurveda in India and to abroad as well. Okay. So let's see some of the important awards. Which of the following pairs of awards and the respective awardees for the year 2022 are matched correctly? So we have to identify whether the pair is right or not. First is Lata Dinanath Mangeshkar Award to Narendra Modi. Yes, this is absolutely correct. This year, Lata Dinanath Mangeshkar Award has been presented to our Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Royal Gold Medal to Adnan Abidi. No, actually Royal Gold Medal this year has been presented to the Indian architect Bal Krishna V. Doshi. Okay, so here it should be Bal Krishna Vithaldas Doshi. So this one is wrong. Third is Pulitzer Prize Danish Siddiqui. So yes, this is absolutely correct. And last is International Booker Prize Bal Krishna Vithaldas Doshi. No, the International Booker Prize has been given to Gitanjali Shri, and Shri is an Indian writer, and Shri has been honored for her book Tomb of Sand. Okay, so this is also wrong. Correct answer would be only 1 and 3. Okay. Next is, which of the following pairs of environmental awards and the respective awardees are matched correctly? First is Champions of the Earth Lifetime Achievement Award to David Attenborough. This is absolutely right. And now this is your homework that you have to identify whether this and this pair are right or not. Okay. Next question. Which institution released the report titled as Benchmarking India's Payment System? So the Reserve Bank of India has released this particular report, and it provides a position of the payments ecosystem in India relative to the other major countries. So as per this report, India has made significant progress and moved to a leadership position in the large value digital payment system. But India is still weak in certain parameters relating to ATMs and the card payments. Okay. Coming to the question slide, which institution released the report titled as Benchmarking India's Payment System? So just we have seen this question, answer would be Reserve Bank of India. National Health Claims Exchange has been proposed to be set up by which institution? So IRDAI and the National Health Authority are set to develop a National Health Claims Exchange as a digital platform to settle the health claim. Okay. So based on a presentation from the National Health Authority, Chairman of IRDAI, who's that? Mr. Debashish Panda. He has proposed actually to create a working group with representation from the industry. So it will decide how to make the largest segment of general insurance in India attract more people to buy the health insurance. Okay. So it has been proposed by these two institutions. Which institution, along with the World Food Programme, launched a report titled as Take Home Ration good practices across the state and the union territory. So Niti Aayog and the World Food Program have launched this particular report, and this report presents a set of good and innovative practices adopted in the implementation of take-home ration value chain by the states and the union territories. So this take-home ration has been provided in India under the supplementary nutrition component of integrated child development services. Okay. Open Network for the Digital Commerce launched the Grand Hackathon in collaboration with which institution? So this is a Government of India's initiative that aims to build an open network for the buyers and the sellers to democratize the current e-commerce ecosystem in the country. So it has launched the Grand Hackathon in collaboration with NABARD. So this event is divided into two main categories. First is Agri Grand Challenge and second is Agri Innovation Hackathon. So it will basically showcase the innovations to aid the adoption of e-commerce in the agricultural sector. Okay. Which institution has released a report titled as Harnessing the Green Hydrogen? This report has been presented by Niti Aayog, right? Next question. Which Indian cricketer created a world record for scoring the most runs in an over in the Test cricket? So Jasprit Bumrah created a world record for scoring the most runs in an over in the Test cricket, and he smashed 2 sixes and 4 fours to score 35 runs in an over, and he achieved this feat during the 5th Test between India and England in a particular over that was bowled by England speedster Stuart Broad. Okay, so he had conceded 6 sixes in an over to Yuvraj Singh in the T20 format in the year 2007. Okay. Now coming to the question slide. Which cricket team created a world record with a one-day international score of 498 runs? This is England cricket team. And this team has made this target against the country Netherlands. Neeraj Chopra bettered his national record in the javelin throw in the Paavo Nurmi games held in which country? So this game took place in Finland. Can you tell me what is his new national record in javelin throw? Do let me know in the comments. Which organization created a Guinness World Record for the longest continuously laid lane of 75 kilometers? So it has been laid by National Highway Authority of India, and this lane has been developed on NH53 that runs between Akola and Amravati. Fine. So this lane was laid in just 105 hours and 33 minutes. That means it was laid in less than 5 days. And with this, we have broken the record of Qatar. Okay. As per the Road Accidents in India 2020 report that was released recently, which state or the union territory recorded the highest accident severity in 2020? What do you understand by the term accident severity? It means that how many people were killed per 100 accident. Okay. So the first state in terms of accident severity is Mizoram, and second was Bihar, and third was Punjab. Okay. As per a recent report, which country recorded the maximum number of air pollution related death? This is India. And globally, air pollution accounts for 66.7 lakh deaths annually. Okay. Next question. International Coastal Cleanup Day is celebrated on which month? So every year on the third Saturday of September month, the world celebrates International Coastal Cleanup Day, and on September 17, 2022, the Government of India, in collaboration with other voluntary organizations and the local community, is set to launch the Swachh Sagar Surakshit Sagar cleanliness campaign along India's entire coastline. Okay, so answer would be September. Let's see some of the important days and themes. What is the theme for International Day of Cooperatives 2022? So this day is celebrated on the first Saturday of July every year. And this day was designated by the United Nations. So this year, this day was celebrated on 2nd of July, and it will mark the 100th International Day of Cooperatives, also known as Cops Day. Okay. So this year, what was the theme? Cooperatives build a better world. Fine. Next is, what was the theme for International Day of Yoga 2022? This day is observed on 21st of June, and this year theme is Yoga for Humanity. Can you tell me which place was decided as the main celebration venue of International Day of Yoga? Please write your answers in the comment section. Whoever, whatever, whenever, everyone has a right to seek safety is the theme of which international day that is observed in the month of June. So this is the theme for this year's World Refugee Day, which we observe every year on 20th of June. What is the theme of the World Blood Donor Day 2022? So this day is observed on 14th of June every year, and this year theme was blood donation, an act of solidarity. Fine. Next question. NTPC signed a memorandum of understanding with which state to develop a 10 gigawatt ultra mega renewable energy power park. So NTPC has signed this MOU with the government of Rajasthan to develop the 10 gigawatt ultra mega renewable energy power park in the state of Rajasthan. So it aims to achieve the target of 60 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by the year 2032, and NTPC REL is also developing another plant of 4.75 gigawatt capacity in the run of Kutch in the state of Gujarat. Okay. Let's see some of the important states. Which state or the union territory introduced the new assessment criteria for the students, including happiness, Deshbhakti and entrepreneurship mindset? So the Delhi government has introduced new assessment guidelines for the school students, and under this new criteria, students will now be examined for the impact of mindset curricula in their behavior along with other academic subjects. Okay, so it includes happiness and Deshbhakti curriculum for classes 3 to 8, while students of class 9 and 11 will be examined for their Deshbhakti and entrepreneurship mindset curricula. Okay. Next is, which Indian state has launched a new scheme named as Nari Ko Naman? So Himachal Pradesh Chief Minister Jai Ram Thakur launched this particular scheme, and it aims to convey 50% concession on the bus fares to the women for travel within the state. So the state government also announced to sanction 25 new posts of the women driver in the Ride with Pride government taxi services, which is an initiative to ferry women passengers and the senior citizens. Which state topped the Business Reforms Action Plan 2020 rank in the ease of doing business? So it has been topped by Andhra Pradesh state, and then Andhra Pradesh was followed by Gujarat, Haryana, Karnataka, Punjab and Telangana. Fine. Which of the following states or the union territories is the first smoke-free state or the union territory of India? This is Himachal Pradesh. 2022 Resilient Democracies Statement is associated with which global association? So it is related to G7. You have to tell me which countries comes under G7. Next is, which is India's major seafood item exported from India in terms of quantity and value? So India shipped nearly 13,69,264 metric tons of seafood worth rupees 57,586.48 crore. Okay, so this is approximately $7.76 billion, and this is the data from 2021 to 22. So during this time period, the export improved in rupee term by 31.71%, and frozen shrimp remained the major export item in terms of quantity and value. Don't forget that USA is the largest market of frozen shrimp, and then it is followed by China and then European Union. Okay. Coming to the question slide, which country is the third largest trade partner and the second largest export destination of India in 2022? This is the country UAE. India recently organized the Mango Festival in which country to boost the export of mangoes? So we have celebrated the Mango Festival along with the country Bahrain. According to the new estimates, by which year India will achieve a target of $1 trillion worth of merchandise and the service export. So we will achieve this target by the year 2030. Export Preparedness Index is launched by which of the following institutions? So this index is launched by Niti Aayog. And don't forget that Gujarat has topped this particular ranking, and then it was followed by Maharashtra and then Karnataka for the year 2021. Okay. Now let's start with today's quiz. Here on the slide you can see 5 questions which have been taken from the past 2-3 days current affairs. Pause the video and try to solve each of these questions. And at the end of the lecture, do not forget to share your scores in the comment section. So please be honest and do not cheat with yourself. So that's it for today. I hope you have liked the session. These were the important news and events from today, and we will meet again tomorrow with some more important current affairs. Till then, stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe to GK Today. With this, me Nuzhat Sana signing off.